We are rocking the high bun today, and boy, let me tell you, this hair has volume. I don't know what the bun is doing, but she is rocking out. All right, so today we are going to be making one of my all-time favorite foods. My hair is just out of control. Oh, I love Greek food so much. It is Spanakopita. As I was kind of talking about in the last cooking vlog that we did, since we've gone gluten-free, I have not had Spanakopita. And for my birthday this year, my dad made gluten-free Spanakopita. We found some filo dough that was like pre-made. It's from Ch.332. It's actually called like puff pastry, I think. I don't know if Ch.332 is in all stores, but we found it in our local Acme, and it was so good. So we're gonna make it for you today, show you how to make it. Actually turned out so well. We've made it like twice now, I think, so this will be the third time, and I'm so excited to bring you along on the journey. Dad and I are making noise because he's getting ready. We have to set up like lighting, we have to set up stuff. Also, another disclaimer, we wear masks because my dad is not part of my bubble, so I'm in my room currently, but we are going to be cooking in the common room, so anytime I'm in the common area, we both wear masks because I have to be COVID cautious because I have a lot of health issues. So let us go make this food. I'm so excited to bring you along on the journey. All right, let's dive in. Oh my God, okay, new logo, new intro, what do we think? Ready?
I think so.
Should we just get started?
Get started.
I'm gonna link the recipe below so you all can make this too.
We are putting this on bake and we're setting it to 355. There we go.
Yeah. All right, so now we've preheated the oven. Now we're gonna go over the ingredients. This is one of the fastest, easiest recipes. Is there anything?
It's good, yeah.
It's really not bad.
Not bad.
So let's go over the ingredients. All right, so these are literally the only ingredients in this recipe. Very, very minimal. I wanted to really highlight. I have to be very careful because it's very easy to crack. Would you say that?
Is the right thing. So.
Yeah, but this is the puff pastry dough that we are going to be using for this recipe. It is so good. There's 2 sheets, there's 2 rolls in here with parchment paper, and you want to make sure that you defrost it. How long has it been out, Dad?
4 hours.
4 hours, so you really want to make sure you defrost it before. But yeah, this is the kind that we are using for this recipe and the kind that she recommends in the recipe we are using down below. All right, how much spinach?
You need about 300 grams of spinach.
312 grams, look at
there you
that.
go.
So we could basically just use the whole thing.
Yep. Recipe calls for onions, 2 onions. It calls for 2 garlic cloves. We're skipping those.
Yeah,
I'm
allergic, so none of
2
that.
2 teaspoons of dill chopped.
All right, got the dill.
And then zest of 1 lemon. 3/4 cup of feta crumbled up, salt and pepper to taste, and then 1 egg.
There you go. So those are all the ingredients, and let's get started. All right, so next step is
Get a couple pieces of parchment paper out that the filo dough halves will go onto.
on 2 different pans, which is
One
important.
will be the bottom, one will be the top.
Yep.
And we'll flip it.
All right, let's do it. This is really the most time-consuming part of the recipe, is just preparing the spinach. And so we're basically just gonna wash it, steam it, and then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do it.
So we are going to steam the spinach
Okay.
in the Instapot type device. We've got the stainless steel pots in there.
Okay.
We have a trivet that
Ooh.
goes in underneath. Put in about 2 cups of water to produce the steam.
Okay.
We have an insert, holes in it, that we place on top of that trivet to keep it, it's just elevated above the water. And then we will put in the spinach on top of that, and then it'll be ready to be steamed.
Nice.
Unplug it.
Very important safety tips, because these things can explode, right?
They can, but they've got several safety features in them to prevent them from having that occur. We have already set it on steam,
Yeah.
so there was no pressure in this at all.
Okay, that's
Because
good.
it was open to the
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Okay.
It's only going to blow up if you have it on pressure cook and
If you don't turn it
I
off
didn't
or
go too
something.
far.
Yeah.
This has a safety feature so that if there was still any pressure, like something malfunctioned, we were trying to steam something,
Okay.
you couldn't twist this lid. Then we will let that cool for just a bit. Then we will pull it all the way out and set it on a plate to cool for a bit.
Exciting. Operation Spinach, here we go.
And we don't want it dripping all over the
No.
hot water, so we're putting it onto a plate. We are going to zest this lemon.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna wash it first.
Yeah, because zesting is literally just the rind, the
peel.
whole outside. Yeah, so you want that to be as clean as possible.
This
All right.
is a zesting tool.
Pretty cool.
Little blades that are not terribly sharp. And so those simply peel off, scratch off, just like that.
Yeah.
That's all a zesting tool does. So when you get done, you can tell when you're done. It won't grab anymore. All right, so we're taking the steamed spinach.
Okay.
We're putting it into, now they recommend maybe a tea cloth or something else. We're just using
We don't have a
these,
tea cloth.
yeah, these
We're not
paper
that
towels
fancy.
as spinach squeezers.
Okay. And it's worked. We made it
Yeah.
twice. It's been okay.
Yeah, no, it's been fine. So.
And you want to make sure that you've cooled this before you do this stuff.
because right now it's warm, but not so hot it's going to burn me. We are going to add all of our ingredients
Okay.
into just a bowl so we can mix them together. That was the lemon zest. Now we're adding this chopped steamed spinach.
So you washed your hands, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And now just going to add the egg wash, which is just a beaten egg around the edges. They say about 2 centimeters.
2 centimeters.
Yep, I'm gonna say 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
Ish. Really all we're doing is we're trying to get the edges to fuse together
Yeah.
so that it holds the stuffing for the
So it's kind of like a pillow.
inside. Yes. So this just gets distributed. The recipe actually warns against overstuffing, overfilling the Spanakopita because it's more likely to have blowouts out of the edges, which is not a disaster, but it's not going to be as pretty, let's just say.
Yeah.
And so we are sort of compacting it at the same time we are spreading it out, and then almost there. We just remembered last time what we ended up doing was taking another piece of parchment paper,
Yeah.
laying it on top of that one,
Yeah.
so that we could put our hand underneath here,
Flip
and kind
it.
of flip it,
And then just pull.
and then lay it, kind of get it squared up, and then try to just slip it out from under it as best we can. So that's what we're gonna try and do.
All right, I'm gonna help for this part.
Excellent.
Yay. Next step.
So we basically just go through and crimp around the edges where we had put the 2 egg washed surfaces together.
Yep, to overlap.
And now we're just doing it just enough to make good contact all the way around.
Yep, squishing them together just a little bit.
Yeah. We are ready to put it in the oven
There it goes.
for 25-30 minutes. 355.
Fahrenheit.
Let it go.
All right, yay!
All right.
We literally forgot to put the timer on for the Spanakopita. We have no idea how many minutes it's been, so we'll just see how it turns out, I guess. Kind of embarrassing, but it's okay. Look at that pillow. Oh, girl. Yeah, she looks pretty good. This is our best looking one yet. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to get some good close-ups here. That looks so good. Oh my gosh, so we're gonna wait for her to cool, and then we'll do a taste test. It actually tastes best overnight, so you kind of want to let it sit. You can taste it immediately because it's so good, but the flavors really melt together. The lemon continues to melt with the flavors overnight, so that's what I recommend doing. And then it's really good cold or warm. So depending on what your preference is, my preference is usually cold foods, but actually what I've been loving is having one little piece warmed and then one little piece cold.
And there you go.
Wow, look at that. She looks so good. The filling is so yummy. Oh my gosh, perfection. Perfection. All right, I'm gonna do a taste test. So it is time to do a taste test here. Looking so good. It's so good.
Is it about right?
So good. Yeah, that's really good. Oh my gosh. So it's so flaky. Like you can see this filo dough, how flaky it is. Moist, but not too moist. Like it's perfect. It's perfection. But obviously you can make the recipe and you can always edit it if you want, add, subtract, whatever. But this is so good. If you try this recipe, definitely let me know. So thanks for watching. Dad, do you wanna come into the outro and say bye? Bye. Starting positions, everyone. Our cooking show, what is it called?
We don't know.
Still don't have a name apparently. I like S&K's Kitchen, but
The best.
that's just me. The best?
Cooking show.
The bestness.
Okay.
We're still brainstorming ideas. This is personally my favorite. I love it so much. We used to go to the local Greek festival before we were gluten-free, and I would order so much Spanakopita, baklava, I think it's called Ch.332, the cheese
And we
pie.
have to bring some home, lots of it home. Actually.
Yeah, I literally would make them like get double so we could take it home because it's really good cold too and it's reheated. So anyway, this is one of my favorite recipes. So yeah.
I know what it's supposed to be set to.
Okay, well that's the thing. So we need to preheat the oven. And this is a little bit of a contentious thing because the first time we made this recipe, Dad heated the oven to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. And we were like, why? It's been in there for like 30 minutes. Why is it not cooking? What is going on? Why does it still look doughy? It still looks like it's not even been done. And what was the problem, Dad?
Celsius Fahrenheit.
It's just a little different, just a tiny bit different. And what did I say?
You said, oh, could it be?
Yeah.
And you were right.
Yeah, could it be? I was like, are you sure that's Celsius?
Of
Are you
course.
sure it's not fair? Because I wasn't reading the recipe. I was just
And that made
observing
sense.
and not actually making it. And yeah, it was Fahrenheit. So actually,
It's the whole
it's not 180.
metric conversion system. That
didn't we already say 180 again?
Even NASA gets it screwed up.
We already said 180
180 Celsius, yeah.
Yeah,
So we need
it's
to
not.
convert that
Fahrenheit is what?
unit of measure of temperature. And
It does. If you go in the recipe, she literally has like a Fahrenheit Celsius conversion.
does she?
But if I remember correctly, it was like 365.
365. Oh,
Or
you can actually, very cool. You can actually tap a button
356,
and
sorry.
convert back and forth.
I'm a little dyslexic.
That would have been handy the first time we did it. So yeah.
It was there. So 356. You just love recording something and then the AC was on that whole time. So we decided that the way that we were, Dad, sound. What did we talk about overlapping sounds? We're trying to be professionals here. Okay, don't talk while you're making noise at the same time. Don't talk while you're running water.
Proper temperature. There.
Yeah, we don't have your recipe reading position today because your head's not. I don't have a book we're reading from. I should insert flashbacks to the last recipe reading position.
Plug it in. That will make it cook much faster. No sudden moves.
Yeah. And nobody gets hurt.
Now we try to get this going. Prevent them from having that occur.
Yeah.
To prevent them from having that occur, we can use that cut. And
You cracked me up.
pull it up and
I
out.
don't know what I'm able to do. Okay. Well done. Delicate. That's so good.
Oops.
The last one. Our spinach friend. And what other recipes do people zest for?
Oh,
What do you make a lot that you zest?
I put them into
Scones.
scones, certainly.
What is it, fig? What's the,
No, prunes,
Prune.
lemon prune scones.
what did you say, prunes? I've already lost it.
Yes,
Prunes are bad texture for
they're
me.
not on the list.
No,
So.
they're not on the okay list. So I really like the taste, but the texture, it physically hurts my jaws because I have a weird texture thing, so.
This looks good.
I love how we're continuing to talk
done.
while chopping. Bam, bam, bam. We're trying to learn. We're not professionals yet. Continuing to make loud noise while I talk. The camera woman is not doing a good job. We're trying to follow.
So much action.
Yeah,
So
literally.
fast. So fast action.
Because you don't want to take a bite and then have this really stringy stuff that you're choking on and having a hard time chewing. So I want to make sure it's. But this is a problem for me.
I was going to say, this is your very dramatic version of eating spinach.
And then we're gonna mix these two together. I guess I shouldn't point with my finger near a blade. I didn't learn from the last vlog that we did, where I did that.
Nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
We recognized the danger that everybody was in.
Exactly.
Well,
primarily me, yeah. It's like what? Looks like alfalfa. I'm a little bunny, little chinchilla. I need my food.
Yes. Good.
All right. Next step.
Yes. Ready?
Yeah.
So let's figure out what the next step is.
I thought you were like ready for me to film it. I was like following your hand.
And we're gonna end up with approximately 2 teaspoons.
All right, and how much is
of
enough
dill.
dill? Quote unquote enough. You said two teaspoons.
Yeah.
I'm not listening. I already had it in my head to ask that question as the director and the producer and the camera woman. I just cracked myself up. And the script writer. Like we have any script.
There's a script?
I know, I didn't loop you. Oh, were you not on that email chain? Oh, I just cracked myself up. So sorry, folks. I think the producer's assistant forgot to turn the AC off, which is also me. Mix it up. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm supposed to be behind the camera.
Yeah.
So get your finger out of there.
How am I gonna hold it? Might be something in the center.
Yeah. I'm ruining the only thing I have to do, yeah.
Done. How much do you need?
Just keep going. Just makes you go 5 minutes. Okay, that's good. Say again what you just said.
That this could be the masked kitchen.
Yeah.
Masked chefs.
The masked chefs. I love that. It's like the masked singer. I wonder if that's trademarked.
I use the term chefs loosely, but you know.
Yeah. One of us is the chef. One of us is recording the whole thing. I'm the support staff for the chef. All right.
Let's talk about this.
On the vlog or off? This is great lighting. I must toot my own horn.
Good.
The lighting person really did a great. Actually, that was you.
That was me. I wasn't going to say anything, but now that you
off camera, you like Sierra.
Yeah.
I readjusted it.
Yeah, as I'm reading the credits roll by, I want to make sure that
your name is credited.
Exactly.
I just cracked myself up with this ongoing bit. Okay, so if you're talking about big pieces, there's also another big piece of rice.
Oh.
I'm also quality control.
Good.
I think that looks great. Yeah, a little.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
See, quality control. Did my job for the day. Retire early.
You could use a brush to do this.
That would probably be preferable. In our mask kitchen, maybe we should upgrade.
Yeah. I would say though that I can actually tell quite nicely which I've done and what I haven't done by touch.
True.
Because it smooths it out nicely when I put the egg on there, so it's easy to tell.
Yeah, the professionals use their hands.
Of course. Yeah,
they know the touch.
That's good to know.
Yeah. All right, so there's too many chefs in the kitchen. I must say, excuse me, noise. Yeah, you. There's no one else here. Can you taste it like immediately? Oh my gosh, she's starting to sink. No, I gotta get a picture. She's a perfect pillow. She's starting to go down. That's so sad. Oh my gosh, she's literally caving in. This is so stressful to watch. Tastes are hard. How am I supposed to do this? Okay.
Cut it.
It looks so freaking good. Let me get a close up here. Oh my gosh, we almost went off the edge. Thanks for watching. And what was our kitchen name?
Whatever you want it to be.
No, what was it? Oh, it's Masked Kitchen. Masked Kitchen coming at you. Bye.